Today I'm making my way back to a place where I had an unfortunate incident a couple of months ago. Oh shit, I'm in trouble. There's a wasp nest. I've been stung. It's going to be comedy gold for you. I'm going to the churchyard of Llanfihangel, Ysgeifiog. Last time I was there I was stung by a wasp for the first time. When I was here in the summer it was very overgrown with stinging nettles and you could only see a handful of the graves. So I've come back today to have a proper look. Oh, and since I was here last time I've found out that the place is supposed to be haunted as well. The area where the church is located is known locally as Nantabukan, or the Ghost's Brook. Because of that I've brought the EMF meter with me today. I had a lot of comments on the original video saying how nice the churchyard looked even though it was overgrown. It'll still look nice today, but it's going to look pretty different in the winter. Just show you some footage from the first visit. This area was depopulated in 1847. A new church was built at that time, a couple of miles away, and the population kind of moved to be closer to the new A5 road. The new church was built in 1847, but I'm assuming that this church carried on for a while after that. It'll be interesting to see the dates on the graves. And here we are. I love this gate, or the gateway. You can see already that there's lots more graves visible today. Oh wow, yeah, there's loads. Just close the gate here. Now, when I got stung by that wasp on the first visit, one of the viewers who left a comment on the video suggested that maybe it was the ghost of somebody who didn't want me to read their headstone out, and that's why I got stung. So I'm going to be careful around the grave where that happened. I think the wasp's nest was probably inside the grave as one of those chest tombs. Kind of like this. Now that I know that it's believed to be haunted, it is much more of a spooky experience being here today. But I guess everything looks more spooky in the winter. Can't really read the inscription on these. The grave on the left hand side has a date of death of 1798 on it. William Owen, Pwll y Defaid, that's the name of the house or the farm. Interesting name. It would translate to something like Pool of the Sheep, I think. One who died September 1874 at the age of 75. Also Eleanor Owen, the one who died December 23rd, 1878 at the age of 80. I translated the bit underneath and it seems to say, strange and terrible things were done. Do not leave us as dust, but give us peace. Oh no. Started to snow. Just make my way around here. I'll show you where I was attacked by that wasp. Okay. Yeah, it was by this grave here. I was standing right there. So I'm a bit wary of this spot now. Although I don't think I'm going to get stung by a bee in January. I won't read the inscription. You can see that's on the original video. Hugh Thomas, son of Thomas and Margaret Hughes, Ffordd Deg. That translates to Fair Road, I think. Llandonna. The one who was buried March 24th, 1789, at 10 weeks old. Also Jane Hughes, daughter of Thomas and Margaret Hughes, who was buried May 20th, 1824, at 21 years old. Very sad. So 10 years old, no, 10 weeks old and 21 years old. Here lies Hugh Roberts, who was buried 5th of March 1793 at the age of 69. Also here lies Catherine Ellis, wife of the above named Hugh Roberts, and struggling to read this now. Died November in the year 1810, aged 81. You've got the ruins of an old cottage over there. Yikes, you've got the jawbone of probably a sheep here, with the teeth still on it. Ugh. In memory of Anne Roberts, daughter of John and Jane Roberts, the one who died on the 6th day of April 1857 at 13 years old. And the parents are buried right next to her. John died at the age of 53 and Jane died at the age of 56. It looks like the walls of the church are completely intact, just that the roof has been removed. I'm guessing there's a lot more graves under all of this as well. Kind of curious to see if we get anything on the EMF meter. So here goes. I don't know if you noticed that, but there was an EMF spike there. I'll play it again, but I'll slow it down. If you blink, you might miss it. Nothing so far. As you can see, there's one very old gravestone here. Still nothing on this Most paranormal investigators believe that you can get paranormal activity any time of the day. It's just that it's obviously more spooky for the videos when I do it at night. We'll try back here where I was stung. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. I did get another EMF spike, but it was within the church and my camera wasn't on at the time. I didn't mention it because I thought it was inconclusive, and at the time I was unaware of the first EMF spike. There was something strange that happened, but I also didn't notice until I got home and looked at the footage. I took some drone footage and the microphone on the mobile phone was connected to the drone, and it picked up a strange sound as I was passing this grave here. I'll play it at normal speed, then I'll play it again at a lower speed and an even lower speed after that. It sounds like a man's voice. It does sound like a EVP, but I'm not convinced. I can't make out if it is somebody saying a word. I can't make the word out either in Welsh or English. Oh no, second wave now of rain. Got a rainbow now. Whoa, the wind's picking up now. Trying to shelter here by the wall. Underneath lieth the remains of Mary Jones, daughter of Edward Jones and Jane Jones, his wife. And she died on the 22nd day of January in the year 1833, aged 16 years. Likewise of the above mentioned Jane Jones, she died on the 16th day of April 1833, aged 57 years. So the mother died just a few months after the daughter. Possibly of a disease, I guess then. Maybe something like typhoid. I was just going to say that I've had an incident-free visit today. But then I had to panic because I couldn't find my mobile phone. I found it now though. The sun's gone down now, so I'm gonna have to make my way out of here. This is one of those shots where I have to run back and get the camera at the end. Hang about for the music at the end, and we'll see you next time.
Boys don't cry under the influence. You and I did not make a sense. Tell me why you're putting on a fence. Boys don't cry, boys don't cry. Endless game gone ahead. We became what we should condemn. You and I, we were more than friends. Boys don't